Hi everybody, welcome back to Sean's World. In today's video I'm going to announce that I'm opening an online store on my website. Now the website is welcometoshansworld.com. There you'll be able to buy beautiful handmade pieces like this, or made by my fair hands. So there'll also be other items in there, antiques, vintage collectibles. There'll be all items that I've purchased along my travels, and you'll be able to view the video, see the items bought by myself, and then purchase them afterwards in the store. So head on over to Welcome to Sean's World and check that out. So to be able to make these things I need a proper workshop. Now in today's video I'm going to make a start on making the workshop. I'm going to use the barn and the cottage. I've got several machines that I need to set up. First of all I need to do some clearing out, so I'm going to get stuck right into it right now. So this is the table saw that I need to set up. Now this is ideal for ripping long lengths of wood down the straight to make it a lot easier to manage. So this is at the moment quite mobile. I need to set this up in a permanent position. So this is my chop saw. It is a mobile unit. I do take it out on the site when I'm working for other people, but nevertheless it needs to be situated on a flat level ground somewhere and set up correctly really. So that's my chop saw. That's handy for, it's loosened off, cutting wide planks straight down. It's got a combination miter on it as well, so a very handy tool. I've also got another miter saw here. This is more of a permanently fixed one. I do take this out on site as well, so that needs to be set up somewhere. We've got a beautiful ancient, I've never really looked at it properly, wooden carpenter's bench over here. So it's constructed from two really thick pieces of solid oak for the top. It's got a hand vise around the side here. God, it still works good. Brilliant. That'll definitely come in handy. Like I say, I've never really inspected it properly. It's always been in here. This is the first time really in nearly 12 years that I've actually inspected it. So yeah, we could give that a clean up, and I will use that in here. I'm also standing on a big stack of oak boards, so they'll come in handy for some projects. They've always been in here as well. And last but not least is my polisher. Now this is for my copper. It's a vital piece of equipment for me. I did have it set up over in my oak A-frame barn. I don't need it there now, and I'll need it in my workshop. So yeah, I'm going to set this up, and maybe I'll do some polishing later as well. I've got plenty of stuff to polish. So yeah, that needs to go on a slightly different base to the rest of the equipment. That needs to go on a sort of like a tripod base really, because I need to be able to access all the way around it and underneath. So that's got to be sighted properly. There's another machine here if you'd like to come around and have a look. So this is a very handy machine as well. It's a mortiser. Basically you have a drill piece in here that spins around inside a square open chisel. So you have a wood drill bit in the centre and then an open chisel. So basically that drills out the centre of the wood, and the force of that going down cuts your square into the wood. So yeah, it's a very handy machine. I haven't set this up for a while, but I will do. So this is a lathe as well. I can turn bowls and spindles and all other pieces like that. So this will need to be eventually put somewhere and set up correctly. I don't need that immediately, but I will do in the forthcoming month. So right, we've got plenty of stuff to be getting on with. I think I better start tidying. Lots to do. So I've made great progress, still a little way to go, but it's a good start anyway. I can at least see all the different sections and all the different tools I've got, access it easily. Right, I've got to unload the trailer. I've got a bit of timber to come off, and I'll briefly talk about what I'm going to do with that timber. So let's get the timber off. So I think we need to set some lights up. The light's just dropping a little bit. So we get some lights plugged in and we'll start getting set up. Time for the EcoFlow. So a big part of this project was that I wanted to be completely off-grid, not the end product, but whilst renovating. So I wanted to keep the cost down, the impact on the environment down. So EcoFlow kindly sent me this to use. So far it's powered my cement mixer, it's powered me drills, phones, cameras and lighting, so it's been a real godsend. This is the solar panel here, produces 220 watts into this little unit here, so yeah, we keep it plugged in when the sun's out, and when we need it we just carry it in. So yeah, a really handy portable little device. Let's go and set the lighting up. So the purpose of me setting up a workshop in the cottage was A, to help me work in the cottage. I need somewhere to cut, fabricate things, know where all my tools are. And the second thing is I do a lot of polishing on my copper. For those of you that don't know, I've got an Etsy shop, and the items that I'm hand picking at my vide greniers, brocants, I'll be putting in the website shop. So this I purchased the other day, and it needs a lot of polishing, so I've been able to set up now my polishing station in the base of the cottage. So I'm just going to show you a before and after of what this machine can do. It's only the first stage. After that I have to polish it by hand, several processes to go after that, but this is the initial polishing. So I'll show you before. You can see that, quite badly tarnished. I'll do a little area and show you how it comes up. So there's 3 stages of the polishing. We've got the more abrasive, which is the brown, and then we work our way down into the finer colours. These are normally called soaps. This is a rougher wheel, and the white one is the finishing wheel. So I'm going to start off by applying some soap onto here again, and I'll show you how it comes up. Once again, I am plugged in to my EcoFlow unit, all off grid in here. There we go. That's the first pass. I won't do any more. Maybe I'll do a special video later on about how I polish start to finish, but for now that is the start of a lovely pan. Now normally I wear a mask. Make sure if you're ever using any of these machines they're really sort of sturdy and clamped down, no hanging cuffs or loose stuff, because it can get caught around their glasses. Do your homework before you buy one of these. Okay. I'll just give this little name tag a little clean. So now that I've got the workshop set up, I can continue making products like this. Now this is a unique design, designed by myself. I've purchased some auger handles and they go in there like that. Now that's ideal for cutting baguettes. It's made from chestnut. So yes, you will find products like this, limited editions, available for sale in my online shop. So go and check out the website. The link will be in the description below. So these have lots of antique pieces, copper items, and just anything that I think is really good quality that I find on my travels. Now this is another fantastic piece. It needs a little bit of work because when they dry out they kind of shrink. Look at the beautiful carving on that, copper banding, and it's made in the same traditional way that a barrel's made from. So that will go in the shop as well once I've polished it up. Lovely planter, it's got some real intricate carving on that. So we do big balls like this, so I'm going to have a bit of an experimentation on making all different designs. So if you've got any ideas, leave me a comment. So I've managed to purchase some multi-layer silver foil insulation for the loft, for the underside of the roof. Now this is thanks to all the patrons, all the buy me a coffees, all the kind donations and all of your support. So yeah, it really keeps this project on track. I managed to get 2 rolls of that. It was on offer, so I had to get it there and then. Shortly I'll be installing this upstairs on the underside of the roof. Now that's very important for many reasons, but one of them is I can't be too hot when I'm working, so this will help reflect the heat and the sun away while I'm working close up in the roof egg. So that's that, we've got that. What else have we got to come? I've got some structural timbers that I'm going to clamp into the wall to secure the framework, and yeah, lots of projects to come. I've just got a little bit more finishing off in here, a bit more tidying up, but it's well overdue for me to have a good tidy up. I'm so pleased that Jack gave me a hand to do it, and yeah, I know where everything is now, or nearly everything, and I can just march on with it. It's much safer and it's also much quicker, so yeah, a worthy job. Sometimes you just have to stop, take stock of things, have a good tidy up, and yeah, it really speeds the job up. So yeah, I'm raring to go now, a bit more tidying, and I'll see you all in the next video. Thanks for watching.